The other side of life. The night was quiet, but Musa could not sleep. He lay on his old mat, staring at the cracked ceiling of the small room he shared with his younger brother. Hunger twisted inside him like a rope. The last meal they ate was only boiled cassava, and that was yesterday morning. Musa was 17, but life had already shown him its harder face. Many times, he had watched his friends in the neighborhood walk to school with neat uniforms, books in their arms, and laughter on their lips. He wanted to join them, but his family could not afford it. His father had died years ago, and his mother sold vegetables by the roadside. What she earned was just enough to keep them alive. Still, Musa carried a dream. He wanted to see the other side of life, a side where hunger did not knock on the door every evening, a side where he could learn, grow, and become someone people respected. A glimpse of hope. One afternoon, Musa was walking past the school he once attended before dropping out. The teacher, Mr. Ade, saw him standing by the gate. "Musa, why don't you come back?" Mr. Ade asked kindly. Musa shook his head. "Sir, I cannot. Mama has no money for books or fees." Mr. Ade looked at him for a long moment, then said, "You are too bright to waste your mind. Come after classes. I will teach you for free. You can borrow books from me." Musa's heart beat fast. It was a small chance, but a chance all the same. The hard road. The days that followed were not easy. Musa worked in the mornings, helping a carpenter carry wood, and in the evenings he studied with Mr. Ade under a dim lamp. Many times, he was so tired that his eyes closed over the pages, but he forced himself to keep going. At home, his brother often asked, "Musa, why do you read so much when we are still hungry?" Musa smiled softly and replied, "Because, one day, this reading will feed us both." The other side. Years passed. Musa's hard work bore fruit. He earned a scholarship to further his studies, something no one in his family had ever dreamed of. His mother cried tears of joy the day the letter arrived. Life began to change slowly. There was still struggle, but Musa was no longer only fighting hunger, he was building a future. He stood taller, spoke with more confidence, and his younger brother followed his path, inspired by his courage. Musa had finally touched the other side of life, not the side of riches or fancy cars, but the side of hope, dignity, and opportunity. He had crossed from darkness into a light that he had lit himself, with faith, hard work, and patience. Sparkle's moral of the story. The other side of life is not always about wealth. Sometimes, it is simply about finding hope, opportunity, and the strength to rise from hardship.